All right, I call the special meeting of the Board of Education to order at 5:30 p.m. Thank you all for coming, and for those that will be watching the recording of this meeting on YouTube in the future. All board members are present with the exception of Ms. Heike and Ms. Murray. They are both excused. A quorum has been met and established for tonight's meeting. In Ms. Murray's absence, Ms. Pryor will serve as acting secretary for the meeting. At this time, I invite those willing and able to rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. We're now going to move on to public comments. Are there any students wishing to address the Board of Education? Are there any others wishing to address the Board of Education? Okay, thank you. We'll move on. The next item on the agenda are routine matters for approval. I need a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting held on February 25th.
Moved by Sislo.
Support by Burdette.
Okay, I have a motion by Mr. Sislo. I have support from Mr. Burdette. Is there any discussion? All right, we'll proceed with the vote. Ms. Pryor.
Pryor, yes. Sislo?
Yes.
Burdette?
Yes.
Farrow?
Yes.
Gutierrez?
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0.
All right, I need a motion to approve the minutes of the regular closed session meeting held on, I need a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting closed session held on February 25th.
Moved by Sislo.
Support by Pryor.
Okay, I have a motion by Mr. Sislo and support from Ms. Pryor. Is there any discussion? All right, we'll proceed with the vote. Ms. Pryor. Sorry.
Pryor, yes. Sislo?
Yes.
Burdette?
Yes.
Farrow?
Yes.
Gutierrez?
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0.
All right, next up on the agenda is a motion to approve the minutes, the bills and rewind. I need a motion to approve the bills and reimbursements of expenses.
Moved by Burdette.
Support by Sislo.
All right, I have a motion by Mr. Burdette with support from Mr. Sislo. Is there any discussion? Okay, hearing none, we will proceed with the vote.
Sislo?
Yes.
Burdette?
Yes.
Farrow?
Yes.
Gutierrez?
Yes.
Pryor, yes. Motion carries 5.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is for the board to enter into closed session pursuant to Section 8(1)(b) of the Michigan Open Meetings Act and upon the student's parents or guardians for the purpose of conducting a hearing to consider the discipline of a student whose identity is known to the board as student 2025-2026-3. Is there a motion?
Moved by Gutierrez.
Support by Burdette.
I have a motion by Dr. Gutierrez with support from Mr. Burdette. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, Ms. Pryor.
Burdette?
Yes.
Farrow?
Yes.
Gutierrez?
Yes.
Pryor, yes. Sislo?
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0.
Okay, thank you. Board's going into closed session at 5:33. Okay, we're returning from closed session at 6:49 p.m. At this time, I have a resolution to read for the board's consideration. I will read it in its entirety. Whereas, number one, the administration has recommended that pursuant to revised school code section 1310, parentheses 1, a student whose identity is known to the board, the student, be expelled for physically assaulting another student. Number two, the revised school code defines physical assault as intentionally causing or attempting to cause physical harm to another through force or violence. Number three, school administrators notify the student's parent/guardian of the specific charge underlying the disciplinary recommendation as well as the date, time, and place of the disciplinary hearing. Number 4, pursuant to the request of the student's parent/guardian and is authorized by Michigan Open Meetings Act 8-1B, MCL 15.2681B, the disciplinary hearing was conducted in a closed session meeting of the board. The hearing afforded the student and the student's representatives an opportunity to respond to the charge and to present pertinent evidence for the board's consideration. The board has carefully considered all the evidence produced in this student disciplinary hearing. Now therefore be it resolved that a preponderance of the evidence establishes that on February 9th, 2026, the student physically assaulted another student on school property in violation of state law and the student code of conduct. Based on careful consideration of all the following factors, the board determines that expulsion is warranted. The student's age, the student's disciplinary history, whether the student has a disability, the seriousness of the behavior, whether the behavior posed a safety risk, whether the restorative practices are a better option, whether lesser interventions would address the behavior. Number 3, the student is permanently expelled from the district. Number 4, during the time of expulsion, the student may not be on school grounds or attend any school functions of the district without prior written consent or approval from an appropriate administrator. Consistent with revised school code sections 11A and 1311-1, the board finds that the interests of the district are served by this resolution. Consistent with the board's actions taken this date, administration shall promptly meet with the student's parent/guardian to determine those appropriate educational services to which the student may be entitled to under state and federal law. Administrators are directed and authorized to implement all terms of this resolution and are delegated all necessary authority to do so. All resolutions, parts of resolutions insofar as they conflict with the provisions of this resolution are hereby rescinded. Is there a motion to expel the student 25-2026-3 in accordance with the resolution I just read?
So moved.
Support by Pryor.
All right, I have a motion from Mr. Sislo with support from Ms. Pryor. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll move on to a vote. Ms. Pryor?
Barrow,
Yes.
Gutierrez,
Yes.
Pryor, yes. Sislo,
Yes.
Burdette,
Yes.
motion carries 5-0.
Okay, thank you very much. That concludes the special meeting. The meeting is adjourned at 6:53 p.m.